The big relevance of the European Union, I think, was twofold. One, the European Union removed the need for borders, and that created conditions in which commerce and movement between the two parts of Ireland were completely unimpeded, and that reduced the sense of isolation of nationalists in Northern Ireland from the rest of Ireland, without interfering with the connection that Unionists felt with Britain. The other big change, and it was a huge change, I think, was that as fellow members of the European Union, Irish ministers and British ministers, Irish civil servants and British civil servants, were meeting on a routine basis every month, every few weeks, to discuss other things. And in the margins of these discussions, we were able to come to understand one another better, try out ideas privately without committing to them publicly. And indeed the very launch of the talks process that led to the Good Friday Agreement came out of a discussion that John Major and I had in Mallorca at an EU summit, when we were sitting together on a bus discussing various other things, and we had an opportunity without officials present to canvass ideas. And I had noticed that the Unionist Party, for example, had been urging the idea of an election to a talks body. And I said to John Major, maybe we should try that, because that's a unionist idea. And, if we want to get them to do something that they don't particularly want to do, like create the possibility of talking to Sinn Féin, let's do it through a vehicle that's their vehicle, that they have some sense of ownership of. And that was indeed, I think, the origin of how we were able to get the talks going in the first place. That and the idea of a twin track approach, which John Major and I worked out, which was that you would discuss one track, discuss political arrangements for the island of Ireland and relations with Britain, and another track discuss getting rid of the weapons, the so-called decommissioning of IRA and loyalist weapons issue.